Formed
put the Earth, the perfect
Look, I don't
totally perfect distance. A foot this way or a foot that way. We couldn't survive.
That's what you believe.
It's all random though. Why are you gonna laugh at what I believe? Because I'm not like what.
You believe a fucking bacteria turned into.
There's probably tons of planets.
Billions of years. That's what you believe.
Brady.
You believe someone just put everything there. Here's all the animals. Here's God and.
Then, over millions of years, evolution took its course. Of course, I'm obligated by the state of Kansas to present the church's alternative to the theory of evolution.
That's ridiculous. That's not even like a way to... Evolution, that's more godlike than what you believe. I feel like that's more godly than what fucking just popping people in like that.
I don't know.
If you don't believe in evolution, that's just like...
I didn't say I didn't believe it.
I don't know, but there's a lot of evidence.
No, there's not at all.
Please go look it up.
We already looked it up, duh. We sat there for 2 hours and looked it up. I showed you every fucking thing, and you're still sitting there.
He showed me a video from like... it was like
no, I pulled up
cartoons and shit, and they were like...
No, I was trying to explain it to your mind. So your mind...
It's not... I believe in microevolution, but macroevolution, that's just...
No, it literally showed you how it works, and you still just can't grasp it.
That wasn't evolution. That was genetic variation.
Dude, you know what religion is? It's for people who can't... Their mind can't wrap around some very complex shit. They can't
so
go deep.
You're saying you're intelligent than
No, I'm not saying I'm smart. No, I'm saying some people just have... I'm not saying my brain's better than yours. I'm just saying you're just in a different pattern of thinking. I think... No, I think some people are just not fucking like, you know, Shaq is fucking huge. He has big ass hands. And you got some guy who's fucking little. He's not gonna ever be like...
Maybe our minds are the ones grasping the higher concepts that you're saying.
No, you're not.
True.
Yeah.
I
guarantee you I'll get a higher grade in biology than you. I promise you. So you're saying I can't?
Yeah, I'm smarter than that.
I swear on my, I would.
That doesn't mean
I'm better at football.
I would get a higher grade in biology.
See how you're doing? Like this doesn't even like.
You're saying that I can't understand.
You're not. You literally, I showed you how it works, and you don't understand it. You don't understand.
I understand it. I've tested it. I regurgitated it for the sake of getting an A.
He showed you how it works, although it hasn't been proven, but he did show you.
No, it is proven. It's definitely. We literally have fossils of every primate to where we're at. What are you saying?
He showed you how it worked, although it's not proven.
There are people who...
No, evolution is proven.
Well, then you should show it to someone else that matters, because they are going to be like blown away. They'll probably take it to the news. If you can show someone how evolution works.
Dude, it was literally a huge concept back in the... Like, people freaked out when that shit came up. It's in our fucking textbooks. What are you talking? It is definitely proven. It is a scientific fact.
It's still a theory.
No, a scientific theory is different in science. A theory, when you say it in everyday life, is different. A scientific theory is a model. You don't understand how, like...
It's a theory, you know, backed by some facts, but it hasn't
That was also used to be a theory that the fucking sun revolved around the earth.
Yeah.
But there was no evidence on that. There was no connection. Literally, evolution has fossil records, fucking genetic records, fucking mitochondrial fucking DNA.
There are people who have devoted their life to paleontology. And they're like, okay, I've looked at everything, like studied everything, and like, there's no like, God is.
But that point,
there's no way that there's gaps. There's things that don't make sense.
What are you saying? The evolutionary timeline?
I'm saying that there are gaps. This fossil and this fossil. There's like there should be like five different
I'm open-minded to trying to grasp what you're saying, but literally there's
no. What I'm saying is
let me sum this up.
I just want to say, I don't ever say anything. I want to say something. You're claiming to be like super open-minded that our minds can't grasp this.
I'm not saying you guys can't grasp anything. I was talking about Dale not grasping the evolutionary thing. I'm not saying you're not able to grasp what I'm saying. I'm just talking. I'm not saying you're dumber than me.
No, here's what
don't think that. I'm not trying to be like a douchebag.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm just trying to say you don't think ever that you could be wrong about what you're saying. You don't ever take in fact like, okay, maybe I'm not right about this.
The thing is, Maureen, I'm not claiming. I'm going off stuff we figured out. Like, I don't know how to explain what, like, literally mathematical evidence is in like fossil records.
Where did the particle come from that turned into...
Keep in mind that
God, that guy in the clouds, dude. I don't know what you mean. It's like, look, I'm open to some kind of God thing doing something, but when you box up what God is, that's when things get loopy.
Brady
when you start making shit up.
By the church. That's what I think it was. I think Brady is your classic example of someone who's just like turned off by the church. More people are turned off by the
No,
church.
dude, yeah, I am. Because I went to daycare and they told me dinosaurs weren't real, and they told me my Power Rangers are the fucking devil, and I remember crying in the fucking.
Well, so here it is. It's all rooted in your childhood issues. Now we get to the root of the problem.
No, and it's dumb too.
Now we get to the root of the problem. Yeah.
No, Christian. Look, religion gives community, and it's a good thing to being like being nice and stuff, and it keeps people controlled. But you should go through life figuring out yourself, looking at your own shit. Don't just believe what people tell you. Like you.
No, I've had my battles with it. I've had my doubts.
I've had my doubts, but
I'm sure you still do have doubts.
He has talked to me.
Oh shit!
Oh my God!
Who saw that?
I've had great experiences too. Doesn't mean fucking
it's not.
Who saw
Jesus
that?
came down.
You just don't understand.
Oh, you don't understand though.
God, dude,
Did you see that?
No, what happened?
Sorry, I just can't. I just have a hard time believing that some fucking microbacteria that sprouted out of nowhere turned from into fucking.
So if you don't understand it, you're just gonna make up stuff.
No, I'm not saying I didn't make it up.
Yeah, we're not just making it
We're
up.
not just making it up. I mean, it's established thought that's been around for thousands of years.
An established thought, something made up back during the year fucking
So you'd
zero.
So
like,
you'd rather choose to believe nothing.
No, I believe in. I have
what he believes. What he believes is this microbacteria formed.
Why are you still on that? Like what?
So what do you believe?
Evolved and formed into all the flora and fauna of the fucking
That's
world.
a very general
turned
question.
into dinosaurs.
Okay, what do you
and then
think?
back
How do you
down to
think
humans.
everything started?
How everything started?
Fucking dinosaurs.
Well, we did evolve from dinosaurs. Well, not dinosaurs. They died off. We came from the mammals. Though there's a genetic line that goes all the way down to fucking. Like,
I don't know how
I can't explain to you the intricacies of it. Like, I got a book in there you can look at, but I'm not a fucking scientist. I just know, I've seen how like in a pool of fucking
Did he say intricacies?
Intricacies.
The law of entropy negates macroevolution. Nothing can.
We won, dude.
God, dude, you probably voted for Hillary.
I think he did. I don't think he voted. I think he chose not to.
I didn't vote. You're outnumbered here, dude.
You are outmanned and outgunned.
No, like I don't. This is not. How am I outnumbered? Because I'm outnumbered because all three of you guys believe the same thing.
That's exactly what I said.
But you haven't made any points that are like established. There's nothing that I've literally.
You also
I'm going against science. Like how you gonna go against
anything
that?
scientific though at all.
I'm not a scientist. I don't know the fucking.
Well, then you can't argue it. If you don't know it, you just can't argue it.
So you're gonna argue some fucking? Tell me everything about fucking the Bible and shit. Like you're just gonna argue some shit. There's some shit like that's just so made up. Like how can you
realize that at the time for writing the stuff that they wrote, they were like viewed as fucking crazy.
These people were hung upside down on fucking crosses.
They weren't just gonna like
make this shit up. Just made it up for the hell of it.
Someone told them.
Literally, Christianity is a copy from Judaism. Fucking Jesus was a Jew. He just came and did some shit, and everyone's like, "Oh, the magic."
The Old Testament's Judaism. The New Testament, these guys were fucking hung upside down.
So they took out the bad stuff and made a better one. Like,
literally,
how can you
put it together, asshole?
No, it's ridiculous. Like, it's all just stuff to make people control people. You don't call me an asshole. Like, I'm not calling you an asshole.
So you just said that they took out the stuff they wanted and put it in.
No, they did. Back in fucking Constantine made the fuck.
The Torah is the Old Testament. And then they added the New Testament for Christianity.
Okay, what do you? Yeah, that's what happened. The Torah, like literally, Judaism was the first form of Christianity.
All right, we need to.
And then Christianity, and then Muslims backed off that and made another one. It's all just copies.
I mean, it's not copies.
It's the same thing, just different. The only thing that makes you different from a Jew is that you think this guy named Jesus did some stuff. That's the only thing.
Because he told us that.
He told you what?
Because there's first-hand written accounts.
He told you about Judaism? He told you about anything about Judaism?
No, he started this thing called Christianity, and it's been around for over 2,000 years. And he ended, like, he was like, I'm a Jew, but I'm telling you, Peter, you are my rock. On my rock, I build my church. And he started something. It stuck around for 2,000 years.
And 12 people followed this guy around and have first-hand accounts of everything he did.
You know that happens today too. There's people who do that. You ever heard of like those fucking cults and they go and they fucking eat some peyotes and they fucking die. There's always people. Scientology. There's so many religions popping up all over the. If Jesus came out today, people would be like, what the fuck's this guy doing? In sandals, walking around.
That's what
hippie.
They did when he was there.
That's
they were like, look at this guy, fucking.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna think.
That's what they did. They crucified him. They killed him. They thought he was fucking.
What are you? Okay, why are you? I don't. Yeah, that's what they did. I don't know why
if you came back today, they'd be like.
So you believe he got crucified?
That's what they did.
What?
You believe he got crucified?
Yeah, he existed. He got.
You don't believe he rose from the dead?
No, he didn't do that.
Okay.
That's just some made up stuff. That story's passed on. That's before they had actual writing.
It was passed on.
They didn't write the Bible until literally 500 or 600 years after the events happened.
That's
not bullshit.
That's not
Look it up.
That's not
literally stories passed on a campfire for 600 years. Do you know what shit can fucking?
That's not what happened.
It is a folktale.
These books were written.
Exactly what it is.
These books were written, and the Roman government put the books together into an entity of the Bible.
Yeah, they're preserved. Like
the Bible was not a copy until 607 years after his death.
But the individual books in the Bible, John, Matthew, Mark, Luke, these were written in Jesus' time. Half of them were written by Jesus.
They had writing back then. They spoke.
These books
Aramaic.
were put together. Were put into one giant form of the Bible.
Stories.
Let me ask you this: why are you so hung up on this one theory? This one, not even like a theory, just this one, because you were born in Georgia, the South, Baptist, Protestant, Christian. That is your world. Everyone around you believes the same thing.
I'm Catholic.
Catholic.
That's highly a northeastern.
All right, cool. Still Christian, but I'm just talking about, literally, why are you throwing all your chips in this one? Why is that? That's everything. Your whole life is surrounded by this one ideal. You're not even considering other things.
I do consider other things.
You're literally
Brady, I used to believe evolution when I was in 5th grade. They told it to us, and they showed us 3 pictures. They showed a monkey like this, and then a human. I was like, oh yeah.
You used to believe it. So
I was like, yeah. And then I started.
No.
Looking into this. I was like, this shit doesn't add up.
No, it does add. It definitely adds up, dude.
It doesn't, bro.
Yes, it does. Why are you it's totally dude? Read a book. I don't know what to tell you. I can't explain the whole evolution. There's literally fucking.
From the Bible, you read it.
Brady.
No, there's no fucking.
There are people.
I can learn how to be a nice guy. I know how to be a nice person just being a nice person. I don't need to look into the Bible.
If Jesus was lying, he wasn't some nice guy. He wasn't just some cool guy that was like, hey man, love your neighbor. If he was lying about what he was saying, he was a fucking liar and blasphemous. He was like, I'm the son of God.
I've read the whole Bible.
Maybe you haven't.
I've read the whole thing.
There's no way.
I swear, I read it.
That's a lie.
I haven't even read the whole thing.
Well,
dude,
Brady,
if
I've read it.
Jesus
I read it
was
about 3 or 4 years
he
ago.
wasn't just some nice guy. You realize what he was saying? He's like, I'm the son of God. If you don't
Yeah,
believe
imagine
what
if
I'm
a guy-
saying, you're going to hell.
imagine if someone
That's
said that
not
today,
something
Dale.
nice.
Dale,
He proved it.
what if someone said that today?
He healed the blind. He healed leprosy. He rose from the dead.
How can you prove any of that?
How can you prove
There's
it if it's not
literally,
true?
they wrote this shit down.
That's just a crazy argument to say you could do that with anything.
There's more proof
I could
that
say
it
there
did.
were.
I have more proof that
doing
it did happen than you.
No, there's no.
More proof that it did.
You could say that with anything. If I said there was fucking a spaghetti monster around there, and I said that didn't exist, there's no evidence. You could say, oh, then don't prove that there wasn't there. You could say that with literally anything.
There's writings from the time it did happen that say it happened, and then there's you sitting on the couch here many years later saying, oh no, that didn't happen.
But why? There's writings of Zeus coming down and fucking the humans. There's writings of all different kinds. There's stories throughout time.
That's literally a made up thing.
Oh, not like the Bible.
No, that is
okay.
It's actually made. It's Greek mythology.
Dude, you're not Can you not see my point at all?
It's literally like a moral story that they told to teach a lesson. It wasn't
the same thing with the Bible. They're all moral stories to teach you how to be a good person.
No, they're not.
They are. They're exactly what they are.
When Jesus healed a man
Settle down, man.
who...
No, you gotta settle down. You're making me you're bullying. I'm just trying to talk, and now you got me fucking mad. I just wanted to fucking talk.
We're not bullying you. You're just getting so worked up about it.
No, you guys are just yelling the same shit, and I'm I don't even know how to...
Okay, what is... Alright. Okay, Jesus...
He's not gonna believe. He's not gonna.
No, I'm asking him a question.
You're not gonna believe anything I'm gonna say, so it doesn't even matter. So I can say the same thing over here. I've said a lot. You're not saying anything either.
No.
What are you saying? I've said the same shit over here.
We're saying what we believe, and you're just saying that's just not real.
No, I've literally said. You've literally said nothing besides this is what it does. I've said the same thing over here.
We're saying what we believe, and you're just saying no, it's not real.
I've literally said fucking evolution, the fucking Big Bang. I've talked about every fucking little thing about my side. I've talked about science. Like, what have I not said? You said, you cliche. You're very cliche too. Believing the same thing everyone else fucking believes. You don't think for your own. You just fucking do what everyone else tells you to do. That's all it is.
That's all it is. It's conformity.
Yeah, conformity. Straight up. That's exactly what it is.
And you're some.
Dude, I'm just a hipster, bro. Everyone else believes it. Fuck that, dude. I'm not believing it.
It's not conformity. It's thinking for yourself. It's thinking for yourself.
It sounds like you're just.
Why is conformity bad? Why is this not conforming to something bad?
Maybe there's a reason.
Why is that like a big thing?
Maybe there's a reason everyone believes it.
There's a because everyone told them. Everyone's scared of dying, so you need something to fucking fill up a gap. That's all it is.
None of us are scared of dying.
I'm not scared of dying. I'm not.
Okay, I don't know. Like what? It's just what people have told you growing up.
I embrace dying because I'll be in a much better place.
A much better place. So you think life sucks and you're gonna do a better place? I think right now is heaven. This is fucking heaven. Yeah, it is. This is heaven. You should. That's why it's good to live in the moment and fucking enjoy what you have.
We do that.
And yeah, great. Enjoy this because. If you think that if you're scared of dying, no, like you waste your life thinking there's something better.
Not wasting my life.
You can if you know you're gonna die and it's probably an end. I'm not saying you're wasting your life, dude. I'm just talking. I'm not talking about you individually. I'm just saying if you know maybe there's something happen. There's nothing happens after you die. You look at life more. Like, okay, I got this life. Let me do as much as I can.
That's what I do. I mean, I do a lot of stuff.
Cool, man. I'm not talking about you. I'm not just like putting you in a box.
I don't know who you're talking about then.
I'm talking about most people who are like what he just said. He said like life's better. It's gonna be so much better when I leave here. That's such a crazy. You should not think like that. Life is great right here. This is heaven.
You said I was scared of dying.
You probably are. Everyone's scared of dying.
I'm scared of dying.
Deep down, you're scared of death.
I'm scared of like actually being dead.
I'm not scared of dying a little bit.
So if you got stabbed out in the streets, you're just gonna.
To me, it would be painful. I'd be scared of the pain.
I'm scared of the pain. I'm not scared of actually dying.
I'd be scared if I got stabbed.
So
if I just got shot in the head without even knowing it, like that wouldn't scare me. If someone told me like you're gonna get killed today, you're not gonna.
Well, you can't really be scared if you're just dead. Like I don't know what.
I'm saying,
if you're dead, you can't.
If someone said you have a week to live, like I'd be upset, but I wouldn't be scared of death.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be scared. I'd be probably
like,
damn.
You're gonna die today.
You're
not gonna see it coming. Nothing.
No.
You're just gonna be dead.
That's a good one.
Scare me.
Okay. So if someone told you, said you're gonna die in 2 days, you're not gonna be a little shooken up, like my family's gonna be.
Like,
you're not gonna see your family again, your friends.
I'll be upset, but I won't be scared.
I won't be scared of what's gonna happen. I'll be wondering like how it's gonna happen, but I'm not gonna be scared.
See you guys think I'm thinking is like I'm saying there's nothing. I'm just open to. Okay, what if we die? What if? Cool, I'm up for anything, but I'm not gonna. Possible. Dude, there's so many things that are possible. I can't say that you're going to go into the clouds and dance with Jesus.
No one's saying
breaking news, Brady Moore,
nowhere in the Bible does it like the clouds. It's like that's just a nice fuzzy thing that they tell people because it's
like
so
Santa Claus is black. You know what I mean?
Okay, but
sometimes I sit down.
That's a theory, though. You're going to go to some altar dimension with God and be with Jesus and sing songs and just everything is just awesome forever. Everything's just going to feel good for all.
That's what I've been told.
That's what you've been told, so that's what it is.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's
it's not like you're not like I don't know how to.
He said that
everything that you believe is something you've been told.
Everything in the Bible is just trying to teach a lesson.
It's someone told me, but I'm able to look at stuff and put together ideas and make my own assumptions
of things. Look at stuff that people told you.
Yeah.
No, but I could see like literally things that make sense. It's right there. Like I could see why it's there.
People in North Korea believe they're looking at all this evidence that fucking Kim Jong-un created the Earth, but that's not true.
What? That. I'm sure rational people there are not going to fucking believe that.
Oh, they do. They have no other way. They have no.
Well, they'll get killed if they don't believe it. They'll get. I don't think all of them legitimately believe that.
They'll be killed if they don't.
That's all they know.
They'll be killed if they don't believe it.
Can you say the same thing for Christianity, though?
We can say the same thing for what you're saying.
But look, you could say any made up thing, but I'm not. It's not like someone told me. Like I've literally. It's stuff that
People have told you.
I don't know how to explain. Do you know what a fact is? Like things that are like measured. Like I don't know how to say like this is stuff they've like literally. This is facts. I don't know how to like.
It's just not a fact because like.
How is it not a fact?
Because we don't.
There's
know.
evidence. What do you mean we just don't know? Well, you keep saying that we just don't know.
Dude, Brady.
Why are you Morgan? Like there's evidence.
Look. What are you speaking of specifically?
literally every law that we figured out for science. I don't know how to to make this table, to make an oval shape. There is a formula to make this cup.
Okay, so what are you talking about
Someone
specifically?
figured out something.
What religion-wise? What are you speaking of evidence-wise that is out there that you're speaking about? You said there's evidence and this is real. Like, what are you telling me? Because that can be a lot of things. I want to make sure I'm arguing the right point.
How we got to where we are.
Okay, so there's definitely no evidence on that.
Yes, there is.
No.
Yes, there is.
0%.
There's more evidence for that than Christianity.
No.
Yes, there is.
No.
Hands down.
Evidence.
Hands down. Everyone
And
will
theories are very different. Evidence means that there's like a tangible.
No, there's evidence, models, and theories of things constructed about things. When there's actual things that connect. There's things we can understand, like the Big Bang. We see that everything's expanding.
The Big Bang what?
That's a theory.
The Big Bang what?
But you're saying
A theory? No.
I think
You're not. You're gonna just back off from there and just make a
No,
weird.
keep going.
No, a theory in science is clouded with facts. It's just a model to understand something. Yes.
They haven't been able to prove every single time.
You can't literally prove every fucking inch
so
of it.
there is no evidence.
No, there is
So it's
evidence.
not a
There's
fact.
more evidence they have for it than
Okay,
literally
so it's not a
Christian.
fact like you were
Then
saying.
tell me the evidence for Christianity then.
So it's not a fact.
You don't need any.
No, we don't
So that's
need it,
your
'cause
argument.
I know it's real. There is evidence.
Do you understand how crazy that sounds?
There is actually evidence, or
There's none.
There's evidence that said a global flood happened. Look it up.
Okay, the pilgrimage, what's it called? The pilgrimage of, it was literally before the Bible there was a big flood. I can say, yeah,
Look it up.
there's probably some crazy geological things that happened before the time. Yeah, that probably was a flood and they made stories about it. The fucking Gilgamesh or whatever. There's tons of stories about a flood. Gilgamesh. There were stories about a flood before Noah's Ark. There's tons of stories. Of course something probably happened. But that's not like, you can't just say, oh, you got a big ass boat and got every animal's on there, every two of each animal. You believe that? That actually happened? You think that really happened?
Some of it might be symbolic of something else. There's not a clear-cut interpretation of the Bible. That's
what I'm saying is, there's more evidence and more structure to science than...
Science does not disprove Christianity. It doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it does not, Brady. There are paleontologists who are Christians. How does that happen?
Paleontologists are Christians.
There are people. There are
maybe
biology majors who
maybe
are priests.
1%, maybe like 1%.
If they
literally every
disprove
scientist,
how do you have that?
literally 98% of the scientists are either agnostic or atheists.
That doesn't mean anything.
That means a lot. That shows a lot. The smartest people on the planet don't believe in it.
98%.
So scientists are the smartest people.
Yes.
And I guarantee you
they've made everything. Have you
there's
guys made a cell phone? Have you guys made t-shirts? We'd be fucked if we're on an island. Could you send an email in a fucking couple days? No, because these fucking people made everything for us. Who made that TV? Who made this fucking house? You guys haven't made shit.
Brady, you're not a fucking scientist.
I know I'm not a scientist, but I'm on their fucking side.
Brady, I guarantee you there are plenty of fucking scientists that don't believe in it. There are plenty of scientists.
Don't believe in what?
Big Bang, evolution, there are fucking plenty. There's
literally
just as
look
many.
up stats.
There are just as many that invented TVs that fucking did this desk, that
Google
did email. There's plenty.
Google it. Well, look, there's scientists fucking everywhere. I'm not saying
all
like...
cool. I'm glad we're on the same page.
We're not on the same
trying to say
page.
that all scientists were fucking all believing in the same thing, and that's just not fucking true.
I'm talking about for certain. I'm not saying for
I mean, there's
fucking...
there's
maybe,
scientists
there's
out
an
there.
engineer that fucking, he's a Christian. He makes tables for a living. I don't know. There's so many factors.
There's a scientist out there that believes in this. There's a fucking scientist that believe in this. You can't just say, oh, he's a scientist, he believes in it. It's got to be true.
I'm talking about biologists, fucking physicists,
Smart
quantum
people.
mechanics.
Okay, so
all those people are going in the deep.
We're talking
the real
about scientists still.
Okay, science is a big fucking word. I don't.
Okay.
There's tons of stuff that fall into scientists.
Okay.
Let's slim it up. I guess.
Let's slim it up.
Okay, some biologists, some fucking physics.
All right, I guarantee you, all these same branches of science, they still have people on the other end.
Yeah.
No, literally, you can look at stats. Like literally,
So you're saying every
literally
biologist-
90% don't believe, or agnostic or
I think you're
atheist.
just pulling that out of your
No,
ass.
literally, people
I
that
don't need to
deal
see that.
with life and in the like history of stuff, they
Some of the smartest people I've ever met in my life, all of them are Christians. Every single one of them. The smartest people I've ever met in my life, all of them were Christians.
Okay, Dale. I've met a lot of smart people who weren't Christians. Smartest people I've met, they're not
But
Christians.
you're saying that every smart person,
Or 90% of them.
is 90% of smart people that are atheists.
So I'm going to be an atheist.
I'm not saying they're atheists. I'm saying they're
That was his argument.
No, they're not. I'm not saying they're all atheists. I'm saying they're either like.
Dude, I'm all in for free thinking, but at the same time, like, I'm just going to follow the smart guys, dude. They probably know.
Yeah.
No, I'm not following the smart. I'm following the evidence. I'm following what things have been proven.
But there's a lot of evidence against it. You just don't want to look at it.
There's a lot of evidence against what you believe.
No,
your only argument is like, I got faith, man. This is what I believe. That's what I believe, man.
Brady,
I don't need evidence.
You don't want to hear the other side of it.
I've heard it all.
Your brain just shuts up. Go look up arguments against evolution. Go look it up.
Look up arguments against Christianity. Look up arguments about Christianity. We're going to do the same thing.
I look into it.
Tons of them. A lot more than evolution. Tons of more. All of them. Like, there's so many more.
All right, I want to get back to it because you said that everything in the Bible was just like a mythical story that they made up to teach a lesson, right? That's what you said. When Jesus cured a blind man, what lesson is that trying to?
Dude, that's not. That's
is that what it's trying to tell you. Don't be blind.
Dude, there's tons of stories that get passed down.
Don't die.
He's not the only person that's done that. There's probably tons of stories.
I think he is.
No, dude, like
it's
like that was such a long time ago.
Yeah, I can't picture anybody else putting mud on someone's eyes and touching them.
It happened a long time ago. That's probably me.
Oh yeah, they were. If you
Guys, you're literally believing a magic guy who's curing. Like that's.
Brady, 2 weeks ago, me, you, Sheldon, Carmen were sitting here talking about what if there were fucking Jedis in another galaxy who actually know how to use the Force and would fight with hot sticks. How can you think like, well, what if that's there? But when you hear, what if there was, a guy who, God sent into the world.
I'm open to look. I'm open to
shit.
Humans tap into some technology of us evolving to something better and doing some crazy cool shit, or maybe like the law of attraction, all that cool stuff. But to go back in the primitive time, some guy born from primitive other people, back when we didn't know what germs were, we didn't know what thermodynamics were. We thought the Earth was flat. We thought everything was going around the Earth. They didn't know anything. When they saw a tornado, they thought that was some kind of God coming and taking down their shit. They didn't know anything. And the fact, okay.
What does that have to do with Jesus being?
Because he came from people that were around that area, dude. He literally copied what he was a Jew.
He was ahead of his time.
No, he was not.
How do you know that he's not like?
Look, he preached a good message about being kind to others and everything. They've had that across the world. There's been different forms of it all around.
Brady, do you realize that what he was saying, it wasn't true? He was not just some nice, cool guy.
Okay, so in China, in the East, they have no Christianity, like, at all, barely. There's, like, maybe little pockets of it, but do you think they're all just going to go to hell because they don't believe in this stuff?
I mean,
is that what you guys?
What are you saying? Like,
I'm just saying, like, on the whole other side of the world, they got different religions, different cultures of building how their moral characters based on their stuff. You think they're just all wrong? They got it wrong?
No, I mean, I don't think that if you've never heard
they didn't have
it,
Jesus, so they're dumb.
If you've never heard of the idea, but you still live a morally good life, that there's forgiveness for you.
I just don't see.
But if you hear,
I'm not going to bow down to
something
something like that.
If you hear it. If God reaches out to you and you push him away,
I think
that's when you're going to go to hell.
Well, I'm a good person, and I think that's the best thing you can do.
There's a difference between denying God and have never.
You do what you want. I'll do what I want.
You've never heard of him, but you still live a good life.
How many different gods there are, though? There's so many different types of gods. Like, I don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna just gonna do what I want, and everyone else can do what they want, and then we'll just all see what happens.
I don't give a shit what happens.
We'll see what happens.
Some do me.
Do me? How you gonna do him? Ray's gonna do himself. Wow. You think I'm sucked though?
Being in hell, that's gonna suck.
Oh shit! I mean,
see, that's not cool. I'm not going to hell. I don't want to. Honestly, if he sends me to hell, fuck all that shit. Cause that's not. Fuck that. Yeah, honestly. Fuck them, because that's just ridiculous. Because I'm a good person. I haven't killed anybody. I'm a good fucking person. I know I am.
What makes you that though?
Because I'm nice to people, and when I see people, like, I'm not complete, like, when someone's hurt, I'm not a fucking psycho. I'm not killing people. I'm not stealing. I've never stole anything ever. I'm generally, when I'm in public with people, I'm trying to be the nice person I can to people. I'm not a douchebag. I'm not trying to be fucking, maybe when I'm drunk, when I'm fucking, like, I can be a douchebag. But other than that, I can try, like, if he's going to throw me in hell for that, then fuck, I'm good. Let me burn, because I don't want to be a part of your thing. I don't want to be a part, I'm not going to bow down to your fucking book.
Dude, I don't want this for Brady because I like Brady and I don't want it for him. I just want you. That's why I get so hung up on this because I want better for you.
Dude, I want better. I want you to fucking just think outside the box a little bit. Get out of your fucking bubble.
Brady.
Hey, if I'm
shit.
wrong,
I haven't posted any fucking
shit. If I'm wrong, so be it. I'll just live underground.
Yeah, I'll be where you're at. I'll be where you're at. If you're wrong,
Lord help you.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know what happens when you die. You don't either.
Exactly.
So
I don't really, but I mean, I have faith. But
faith in what?
If I'm wrong, I go in the dirt. If you're wrong,
maybe you don't go in the dirt. Maybe it's some other shit we don't understand. Maybe it's beyond our consciousness. Maybe heaven. Maybe it's some other dimension. What if we go to some other?
God is something that you can't even, your brain cannot even understand it.
But what if it's not like a heaven? What if it's another universe? What if it's another, like, what if you're like some kind of geometric figure that fucking swims with, I don't know, it's like, it could be anything. I don't know. I've read some shit when people died.
Nobody's saying that it's a guy in the clouds. That's a nice little fuzzy thing that they tell
But do you realize how many
in Sunday school?
Do you remember how many dull-minded people actually believe that, though?
There are some, but you're letting the actions and the thoughts of a few dictate.
You fucking lied, dude. There's no way you read the whole fucking Bible.
I've read it.
You did not read the Bible, dude.
I did.
The entire fucking Bible.
Not fucking literally word for word, but I've literally gone through like 200, 300 pages.
can you give us some stories from it?
I've read the Elijah and Abraham. I've read Noah. I've read all the way up to.
I can name prophets. Ishmael.
I read Revelations.
Can you have any stories that you remember?
What kind of stories do you want me to tell you?
You know what Sodom and Gomorrah is? What's Sodom and Gomorrah?
The protagonist and antagonist.
You're lying,
That was a good read. But Jesus died and then
Yeah, he comes back to life. He's still living.
he never came back.
Maybe not here, but you Brady, there are people who like literally saw
Some
him.
shit written down 2,000 years ago.
It's a primary source. It's still there. It's not like
You know how many stories have been made up through time? There's so many stories.
yeah.
Maybe science is just made up, man. Some people on this century just wrote it
Oh
down.
my god, dude. Science has like factual evidence.
This fact that they wrote down and gave to you.
Yeah.
No, it's measured. Like they understand.
What's measured? I don't understand what you're saying is measured.
You're
All
not.
right,
You're being real.
Let's go to specifics. Okay, germs. Let's understand what fucking I don't know, the AIDS virus is or some shit. They have a microscope.
Yeah, but that
What'd you say?
okay, maybe
Hand sanitizer will fucking take out that fucking germ.
that doesn't disprove God.
We figured out what hand sanitizer were.
That further proves God.
Oh my god, you're being so generic. I'm talking about things we figured out by just studying certain things, like measuring stuff.
just saying broad terms.
Well, you are. You're just saying
No,
fucking
you are. You're like, we've been, certain things been studying certain things. You're like, we have numbers. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I'm
We
trying.
have numbers. We
I
have
can't even
facts.
bump
We have-
it. You're just talking
Look
like.
at the size of this table.
Look at this cup. Look at this.
Yeah, you're like-
look at our
you're like,
shoes.
We have fucking
Look at this
Christians. You're like,
bag.
there's Christians that can fucking make this table.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm talking about just how we understand our bodies, like how fucking. I don't. What specific.
I don't know things specifically. I just don't
Science
know.
is so broad, dude. I can't just pick one little fucking thing and just
Let's pick one thing and get on it.
tell me.
Evolution.
To
Go.
me, the fact that we understand our bodies
We have
further
fossil
proves that there's
records.
no way
We
that
literally
can
have-
stay from bacteria.
We can pinpoint wherever we can do genetic
I just
coding
feel like it
and
would
see
have
what's
happened again in
connected.
3.8
We can look into the
billion
mitochondrial
years.
DNA and connect
If
the
something
dots
just
of how
fucking
things
Go
are.
exploded-
listen to a
I feel like that
paleontologist
should happen again.
talking about the gaps that exist in macroevolution, and I guarantee you it'll.
No, you watch one crazy video of one paleontologist.
There's a
Oh,
bunch
dude,
of
that's
them.
just.
And I've seen.
So
like,
you
it-
think humans exist with dinosaurs and shit? You think we're just that was all at one point 6,000 years ago? Everything was just kind of.
I mean, no one really.
Oh my god!
Dude,
So
you
that's
know
actually up in the air
something
for you. That's up in the air for
There's
you.
nothing really relevant in sports because we have to fucking talk about this shit.
Yeah.
Which sports are relevant again? We're in that fucking off season. Baseball hasn't started. Basketball's kind of.
What, questioning life and like understanding how we got here and shit,
Yeah, really, let's talk about sports.
and just actually try to like let's talk about.
We
Let's
don't
stop.
actually
Let's
talk
stop
about
hiding it from our heads and just saying this is it. Let's kind of think a little bit. Let's.
Everything you say, I've like
Wait,
heard that argument
you just
online somewhere every single time, and you're sitting here saying like be a free thinker.
No, I've heard your argument
Form your
forever.
opinion, but I've literally heard like you regurgitate things that you hear.
You
Like,
regurgitate a lot of shit
let
too.
me regurgitate- here,
You
let me-
regurgitate the
No, I
same
don't.
shit every time too. You have not said any. You've never. You even can't. There's no thought. You can't by yourself. All your shit's the same.
None of
Fucking.
yours is.
Yeah, none of yours
Everybody
is
is
Ray.
fucking shit.
No, I didn't. I'm not a scientist.
Okay,
but
well, don't
Exactly.
fucking
We're
accuse us
not
of
fucking
you're doing.
priests. Like
Yeah, I'm not a fucking. I don't live in a monastery. I'm not like I don't. Don't accuse us of shit that you're doing.
I'm not. What I'm saying is that.
You said we haven't came up with any thoughts. We used to talk about gun control. We can't come up with our own thoughts on it because every thought's already been fucking taken.
I'm saying
I
like.
can't invent my own religion.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is you've adopted this doctrine of how.
So have you.
No, I'm
Great.
not.
When we
I've
used
no
to
like
talk about gun control
a doctrine
all
of
the time-
science. You just don't like what? Not even science. Just this stuff we've history. Stuff
No, that's
like
not what
every
I'm talking about. I'm talking
like
about
what with
you
school.
hear
Like what do
an
you say?
argument
Things we've
and you
learned.
just
Like
regurgitate.
how is that not?
There
You
it
just
is.
don't think that's real? You just don't think that's just out of your head?
I'm
Like
saying it's not 100%. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's.
I'm not claiming what life is. I'm just saying, based on stuff that we figured out, I can connect dots with stuff. I haven't told you my theories on what fucking I don't know. Like it's all up in the air. When you start saying concrete ideas, this is what it is. That's when like.
We haven't said
Cra-
anything concrete.
Yes, you have said concrete. You're going to heaven. Jesus is a magic man. He did all this other stuff.
That's not,
People
that's
said
all
concrete stuff.
spiritual, like, that's,
No, it's
we
not.
haven't-
I could be spiritual too, man. I could be like, oh, if I think certain things, things will happen including my life.
Nobody in here has been like, if you don't listen to, like,
I literally
this
just
is
said
the way
I
it's
don't
going to
believe
be,
what I believe. You
and
believe what
you're
you
going to
believe.
believe
Go
it.
for it.
Certain things,
I can't
man,
talk to
look,
three
certain
people.
things
I can't
happen
talk to
in
three
history,
people.
dude. Come on. Certain things have been proven and other certain
Morgan,
things
I can mock you too, man. You don't have to be a fucking douche. Ooh, the Bible said this. That's what it is. That's all you said. That's all you said.
It's not even like an argument anymore. It's stupid.
Bro, when we used to talk about gun control all the time, I literally heard the exact words that you said.
I've heard every word you've said.
No, you haven't.
So have.
I
It's
figured
fine.
this shit out on my own.
This is the same guy that believed the Civil War was about slavery.
Yeah.
It was.
No.
Fucking idiot.
No, it was not.
That's proven. That's what we've learned. That's what we've
This is
learned.
the same guy that thinks a 22 is the optimal home defense weapon.
It's a good gun.
Yeah, good job. It is a gun.
It'll fuck you up. Let me shoot you with a
it'll fuck
22.
you up, dude, but it's not optimal at all. Do you know what optimal means?
It's not the best gun. You can fucking kill someone. Yeah, I know that. I can use a rocket launcher if I wanted to. But a 22.
That's not optimal.
Not optimal.
Optimal, I'd say 9mm.
Hush, did you ever shot a gun? You're probably
Yeah.
you're probably at least coherent enough to understand that.
Yeah,
Brady was saying-
I don't know all the intricacies of it.
Yeah. Brady was trying to say that a 22 is the best because when the noises won't disorient you because it's quieter and that it won't.
No, I'm just saying
ricochet
that's what
like this.
I'm not saying that's. I'm saying it's a good gun to
Listen,
fucking
if you ever
fuck
shot a
someone up.
shotgun, that's-
Yeah, I don't want to fucking blow up blood all over my wall and fucking have to plaster everything in my,
Would you
my
rather
house.
do that or die?
Maybe that
No, a
is-
22.
That guy's trying to fucking kill
I will
you.
kill you with a 22.
He-
I will
he's
kill
not
you with a
gonna just
22.
drop dead immediately.
Oh, he will. He'd be like, fuck, that hurt. He's
No,
not gonna
he
keep
probably
running at
wouldn't.
me.
It's not the fucking movies.
Yeah, it's in the fucking movies. There's no fucking guy with a knife running at you trying to kill you for everything you have.
Exactly. No one's
There's a
ever
guy
come
probably
to your house
burgling
fucking
around.
Home invasions don't happen. Burglaries don't
Yeah, well,
happen.
if I break
Dude, if I shoot you with a fucking 22, you're gonna go run away.
There are people.
If I shot you with a fucking
they
paintball
get
gun.
shot with a 223. And they don't even know that they got shot until they get out of combat, start taking their shit off. There's a fucking bullet hole.
Yeah, but if you
You're
got
in
a shotgun, you're gonna fucking know.
I mean,
Oh yeah, you're good. That shit's gonna blow a fucking hole. Like
soldiers
hole.
survive hits from fucking 50
I'm not saying a shotgun's not bad, but for me, I don't want something. Look, if I shot a shotgun and I fucking like, if you somehow miss and it's like fucking.
That's not even a whole shotgun.
Yeah, how do you miss with a shotgun? All you have to do is point in that cardinal direction, and you're gonna hit.
Like people.
No, I don't really like arguing with you because you just find little things and then you guys fucking just. No, the way you're douchey. The way you guys do it. There's no like conversation. You make one of you guys make fun, the other one laughs, and you guys like got him. That's not a good way to argue.
Stupid.
No, it's not.
That's what you, Sheldon, and Carmen were
No,
doing.
Because no matter what we ever say, you never believe it.
I'm not saying a shotgun's bad. I'm just telling you my opinion. I think a 22 would do the job. Why is that fucking
It's
not?
not the optimum.
I'm not saying it's the optimal. Fuck all y'all, dude. You guys are fucking
No,
douchebags.
stop.
Brady, that one is just stupid.
No, just fuck y'all. Y'all just fucking arguing to argue. Get,
Brady,
get the fuck
you're
off me,
spilling
bro.
shit. Damn it.